Hello children, welcome to the science class. Today we will learn about chapter 6. So children, open your book page number 63. Chapter 6, the Earth. Children, our planet name is Earth. Our physical environment consists of different parts like stars, planets, air and water. Earth is one of the 8 planets that form the solar system. A planet is a large celestial body or heavenly body which moves around a star as the Earth moves around the Sun. The solar system consists of a star called the Sun and a group of planets called Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Satellite photographs of the Earth show that it is round in shape. So in your right side you can see the photograph of the Earth taken from the space. And children, you learn the 8 planets. Formation of the Earth. According to the Big Bang theory, the solar system was formed from a cloud of space dust and gas that was squeezed by an explosion. The gas and dust came together, forming a big cloud. This big cloud grew hotter and denser, forming a disk of gas and dust at its center. Particles of dust started to stick together, forming clumps that eventually formed planets and their satellites. At first, the Earth looked like a ball of hot liquid rocks. After a while, heavy rocks started to sink, moving towards the center of the Earth. Lighter rocks moved towards the Earth's surface. This separation of rocks took millions of years. As the lightweight surface rocks were cooling down, they became harder. The hard surface of the Earth is called the crust. The Earth became a planet with a hard crust about 4,000 million years ago. Even though it was a much cooler place by then, it was still too hot to support any forms of life. Also, at that stage, the Earth did not have any water or air. Then, structure of the Earth. According to scientific research, the distance between the surface of the Earth and its center is about 3,900 kilometers. There are ways of finding out what is happening deep down beneath the surface of the Earth without having to go there. Forces generated by earthquakes and volcanic eruptions bring to the deeper laying rocks closer to the surface. These rocks are samples of the material that makes up the inside of the Earth. By studying these rocks, scientists have found out that our planet consists of 3 layers that are made from different types of rocks and metals. These layers are crust, mantle and core. Children, this is the structure of the Earth. Outer layer is crust, then mantle, then core. Core is 2 types, outer core and inner core. Clear? The crust. The hard surface of the Earth is called the crust. The Earth's crust is like a skin that covers the earth. The earth's crust is covered with soil. Soil is a mixture of rotting plants, animals and rocks. Soil is a very important part of the earth. The part of the earth and its atmosphere that can support life is called the biosphere. So children, what is biosphere? The part of the earth and its atmosphere that can support the life is called biosphere. Then mantle. The layer that is directly under the crust is called the mantle. It is the thickest layer and it is made mostly of hot melted rocks. This hot bubbling jelly-like mass is slowly moving up and down from the earth's core. When volcanoes erupt, magma breaks through the earth's crust. Then core. The core is the deepest layer of the earth. Because the deepest layers have the highest temperatures, the earth's core is the hottest part. The earth's core temperature is about 7000 degrees Celsius. That is 70 times hotter than the temperature of boiling water. Then children, you think how much hot the core. The earth's core is divided into the inner core and the outer core. The inner core is solid and made of pure iron. The outer core is liquid and rich in iron and nickel. So the children, inner core is solid and made up of pure iron and outer core is liquid and rich in iron and nickel. You remember? Formation of mountains. Mountains are landforms that rise well above the surrounding land for a limited area in the form of a peak. Mountains are steeper, larger and taller than hills and are more than 600 meters in height. Many mountains are so high that they reach the colder layers of the atmosphere. The earth's crust is made up of large plates called tectonic plates that fit into each other. These plates keep moving a few centimeters every year. Mountains form along the boundaries where the tectonic plates move towards each other. The tectonic plates collide, triggering deformation and thickening of the crust. This is in turn leads to uplift and mountain formation. You can see the picture, A part, then B part, then C, then D. This is the process of formation of mountains. Then types of mountains. Mountains can be classified into 5 different basic types based on the cause that formed the mountain. Types of rocks, shape and placement on land. Fold mountains. These are the most common types of mountains. These are formed when two tectonic plates collide and their edges crumble to form mountains. The crust is uplifted, forming folds on top of the other. The Rocky Mountains in North America, the Alps in Europe, the Andes in South America, the Urals in Russia, and the Himalayas in Asia are examples of fold mountains. Then fold block mountains. The fold block mountains or block mountains are created when folds or cracks in the earth crust force materials or blocks of rocks upward or down. The uplifted blocks are block mountains. The Sierra Nevada mountains in North America and the Harz mountains in Germany are examples of fault block mountains. Then dome mountains. Dome mountains are formed when large amounts of molten rock or magma push the earth's crust from underneath. The magma in this case never reaches the top surface of the earth. So, even before it can erupt, the source of magma goes away, leaving the pushed up rock as such. This rock then cools and forms a mountain. With time, the mountain forms a dome shape where it gets wrapped due to erosion. The Black Hills of South Dakota are examples for dome mountains. Then volcanic mountains. Volcanic mountains are created by volcanoes, as the name suggests. They are created when magma pushes its way from beneath the earth to the crust. And when it reaches the surface, it erupts as lava, ash, rocks, and volcanic gases. These erupting materials build around the vent through which they erupted. Mount Fuji in Japan are examples of volcanic mountains. Then plateau mountains. They are formed by erosion. These are large areas of high level of flatland over 600 meters above sea level formed due to Earth's internal activity. Over billions of years, the rivers can cut deep into a plateau and make tall mountains. These mountains are found near fold mountains. The mountains in New Zealand are examples of plateau mountains. Earthquake. An earthquake is a violent movement of the rocks in the earth's crust. Earthquakes are the result of a sudden release of energy in the earth's crust. This creates waves of energy that travel through the earth. There are large earthquakes and small earthquakes. Large earthquakes can take down buildings and cause death and injury. The study of earthquakes is called seismology. Seismology studies the frequency, type, and size of earthquakes over a period of time. When the earth moves offshore in the ocean, it can cause a tsunami. A tsunami can cause just as much death and destruction as an earthquake. Landslides can happen too. Earthquakes are measured using observations from seismometers. The magnitude of an earthquake and the intensity of shaking is measured on a numerical scale called Richter scale. On the Richter scale, an earthquake of magnitude 3 or less is scarcely noticeable, and of magnitude 7 or more causes damage over a wide area. This much for today. Thank you.